One of the greatest lies we've been told, especially in communities of color, is this myth of individualism. The idea that success is a solo sport. This I got mine, you get yours mentality. It's a lie. The Bible says, in the multitude of counselors, there is safety, not solitude. 2026 is the year of tag teams. Y'all remember WWF? It's now WWE, Worldwide Wrestling Entertainment. I think that's what it is, right? They had this thing called tag teams. One wrestler would get in the ring and fight, right? But when they got tired or overwhelmed or overpowered and needed help, they tagged their partner in. The person who needed to help had to reach out, right? They had to reach their hand out and touch the hand of their partner. And the moment those hands touched, everything changed. Now you've got fresh energy, fresh strategy, fresh perspective, fresh strength in the ring. The fight continued, but the burden shifted to someone else. The problem is, some of y'all are trying to fight a tag team battle like it's a solo match. Ecclesiastes says, two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one there to help them up. Y'all remember that Life Alert commercial back in the 80s? I've fallen and I can't get up. Notice you didn't hear anybody on the other side of that line asking those elderly people, why can't you get up? Because it didn't matter. The goal was just to get back up. Listen to me when I tell you this. It does not matter that you have fallen off in this season. Maybe you have lost your job, your house has been foreclosed on, your car has been repossessed, your marriage is falling apart, your mental health is in shambles. It's okay to fall. What's not okay is to allow pride or fear to keep you from tagging somebody in that can help you get back up again. That's how community is supposed to work. That's how family is supposed to work. That's how economics is supposed to work. Nobody was designed to carry everything alone. Not the bills, not the business, not the caregiving, not the children, not the grief, not the activism, nothing. Every wealthy family, every successful business, every thriving community understands this. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. The civil rights movement was a tag team effort. While Dr. King was marching, others were organizing. While Rosa Parks was sitting, others were mobilizing. While lawyers were litigating, others were fundraising. While some were speaking, others were strategizing. Everybody had a role. Everybody had a responsibility. Everybody tagged somebody in. Y'all, even Jesus had 12 disciples. If the Son of God didn't do ministry alone, what makes you think you're supposed to do life and business alone? I'm a National Geographic's fanatic. You ever notice when the lion hunts, it never goes after the herd. It goes after the Lone Ranger. It's always that one little gazelle that wanders off by itself, oblivious to the fact that it no longer has the protection of the herd. And bam! Lights out. Isolated people are vulnerable people because isolated people are easier to control. When Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the enemy didn't show up until he was alone. Isolated entrepreneurs struggle longer. Isolated communities have less economic power. But when people come together and they start pooling their knowledge, relationships, resources, opportunities, capital, they become a force to be reckoned with. There really is strength in numbers. Family, this is not the time to do it alone. This is not the time to do business alone, to build wealth alone, to navigate market uncertainty alone. This is the season to find your people, find your tribe, build community, and tag somebody in. Because the people who survive this economy and what's coming next won't necessarily be the strongest. They'll be the most connected, the most resourceful, and the most resilient. When your arms are tired, when your faith is getting weak, when your resources run low, don't quit. tag somebody in. When you're ready to tag someone in who can support you, help you get back up again, I invite you to join my Insider Access community. Remember, business is a team sport. You should be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. My Insider Access community is all about collaboration. This is not about competition. Because when you win, we all win. Come and tag team below and I'll tag you in so we can win.